often do videos talking about the fact that I'm 39, single, and happy. But today I wanted to tell you about the...
Yeah, I'm so happy that you're doing these vids on TikTok. So happy. I'm just so happy. Also, happy people don't need to proclaim how happy they are. They just are. Just like confident people don't know how to they don't need to proclaim how confident they are. They just are. Like so many of these females do on their social media.
First thing about being single. Gotta keep it real. It's not always easy. So yeah, the worst thing about being single is dun 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 finances. I have to pay for everything myself. There is no one to share a single bill with. But I'm being serious. Mortgage or rent.
So her biggest concern is she doesn't have somebody to split her bills with. Her concern isn't companionship. It isn't curing her loneliness. It isn't finding somebody cool to share life with. It is somebody who will basically split her credit card bills and mortgage bills and rent.
Bills, food, everything. I get to share costs with nobody. And I know there'll be people like, well, that's your fault. That's your fault.
Yep, it is.
Because, you're single. You haven't met somebody. You're single, aren't you? That's your fault. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I just be in a relationship just so that I have someone to share the bills with?
That's what she just said, though. Here she is contradicting herself.
Does that seem like a good idea? And I cannot even begin to imagine what it's like to be a single parent. There's me and my cat.
That's why you're not supposed to be a single parent, right? You're not supposed to selfishly raise kids in fatherless homes and deny them of having a masculine male role model in their lives to look up to, these selfish broads. It just totally sickens me when I see, whether it's the media or even women themselves, encouraging other women to have kids without the daddy. It's the most selfish, disgusting, repulsive behavior you'll ever see.
And I'm struggling, especially in a cost of living crisis, let alone if I had children to feed. Whew. So when it comes to being single, honestly, for me personally, that is the worst thing. Everything else, we good, baby. But the money, before you blame me for being single, just understand that sometimes you can be a really great person. You just didn't meet your match yet. Or should I say, the person you're going to share your bills with.
Now we know why she's still single. I mean, her priorities are so out of whack. It doesn't even surprise me that she's in this position, right? She's not looking for somebody who she could grow old with, somebody that she could pair bond with, somebody that she could build a life with, right? Because if she were looking for that guy, just by default, you would end up splitting your bills, right? Things would just be cheaper. You would be living together. Maybe you'd be sharing the same car. If you really want to save money, I mean, you'd be sharing meals together. It would just be cheaper, right? But her priorities are just totally unreasonable here. And she needs to fix that. But I mean, if you look at her, she's not a bad looking chick, right? As many of these women are not, right? Like heading into their 30s that are still, that had chosen to ride the carousel in their 20s, right? They're obviously, she's still attractive, but not necessarily on the inside. Okay, next clip. All right.
In China, if you're a woman, single, and over 30, you are called 剩女, which means leftover woman in Mandarin.
剩女.
In Cantonese, you are called 羅底橙, 賣剩蔗, and 攝做辣, which means orange at the bottom of the basket, the sugar cane that didn't get sold, and the thing used for filling
sugar cane that didn't get sold.
The gap of the stove. But if you're a man, single, and over 30, you are called 钻石王老五, which means a diamond bachelor in
Diamond bachelor.
Mandarin. In Cantonese, you're called 笋盤, which means
quality real estate. Yeah, so what this basically means is that if you are a man over the age of 30, I mean, it's not only these Asian cultures that recognize this. Every culture outside of the Western world these days recognizes this. I mean, that has not gone totally Looney Tunes, recognizes that for a man, as you get older, as you age, you're like a fine wine. As she said, you become a diamond bachelor or a quality real estate. Why? Because you've got your finances in order, you've got more social status, you are more commanding when you get older, and you just become more attractive, right? You're no longer this pimple-faced, goofy, confused young man, right? You now have your life in order, and especially if you're still single, that is so attractive. I've told you guys, even you guys who I'm against you being on the dating apps, but you guys who are on these dating apps, you can see that you are getting a lot more messages from women than you probably did when you probably expected, right? Definitely more than when you were younger, right? It's because they realize, like, okay, this guy has value as he gets older. But for women, it's not the same, right? For women, it's not the same because, as she was saying, you're called all these derogatory terms. The sugar cane that didn't get sold. One thing she missed was in Japan, they call them Japanese Christmas cake, right? They call them Christmas cake that didn't get sold, right? That just goes bad after a while. So she missed that one. But regardless, the cultures around the world, and even here in the U.S., it used to be recognized until the U.S. went, bonkers and went totally woke. Now it's shamed, even though secretly and privately people still recognize that, right? They won't admit it because it's not socially acceptable here, but deep down they know that that's true. Women know that that's true. That's why even here in the Western world, right, the most woke places on the planet, the women that are in their 30s, early 30s, are so desperate and scrambling to have babies, scrambling to get married, scrambling to have families, because they know this is it. Like, oh my gosh, the parade is passing me by. All my friends are getting married. I don't want to get left behind. So it's still recognized here, even though people won't say it. But in other cultures, they are not. They are unapologetic about it, and I love that. I love that. All right, one more clip.
Every single day, he makes a conscious decision that his life is better without you in it. I wish that I could remember which TikToker said this first, because I have not stopped thinking about it. And this goes back to, if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to reach out, he would. Mm-hmm. He is a 100% whole person with free will to contact you.
Right.
And he hasn't, because he doesn't want to.
Exactly.
And I understand that that's harsh. But babes, someone has to be harsh, and someone has to tell you the reality. That if he wanted to, he would. He's not contacting you because I know that this one hurts.
Fully agree.
He doesn't want to.
Yep.
And you deserve someone who you are a fuck yes for.
No, you don't deserve that. I'm so tired of these modern women conning each other and trying to sell each other this snake oil with this whole, like, you deserve, right? It's like telling a homeless guy who has, screwed over his entire family, stolen from them, stolen from friends, taking advantage of people, and then ended up homeless. Like, no, man, you know what? You deserve this brand new house on the hill. You deserve a brand new Porsche. You deserve it, man. You deserve a 6-figure income. No, he doesn't deserve that. He put himself in this situation. So if a woman is in that situation that she is talking about, right, she does not deserve that guy. And the reason she does not deserve that high-quality guy who will pay attention to her is because she's proven in the past, obviously, that she's kicked all of those guys in the balls, passed them up, ignored them, flaked on them, stood them up for dates for who? The bad boy. Okay? And that is why these chicks become the DG. Okay? They become the DG not because of circumstance and I'm being oppressed. No, you become the DG by your own hand. You purposely pursued these guys, right? That got you all wet down there. It put you on this emotional roller coaster, made you cry at night, that were constantly ghosting you, you purposely pursue these guys because you love that drama, right? Because these nice guys that are reliable, oh, too boring. I want this guy who's flaky and has drug problems. I want him. So no, you don't deserve that. Yeah, I'm so tired of these women lying to each other, not being honest with each other, and selling each other on this dream that they deserve this high value quality guy that they don't deserve, right? A DG does not deserve a high quality guy. A woman who's been riding the carousel for the last 12 years or 14 years throughout her 20s does not deserve the high value dude, right? The woman who is banging all these bad boys without a condom and letting them yak up inside of every hole on her body does not deserve this high value guy who can easily get a woman who's virtuous and giving and doesn't have a 100-person body count. Okay, but as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Any comments you want to add, anything I might have missed, drop them in the comments below, please. As always, don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash that notification bell as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm since they don't like promoting these type of videos anymore because it helps guys and they don't want me helping guys, right? They want me to cheerlead for the matriarchy, which we do not do on this channel. So smash all those buttons for me, helps me out a ton. And for you guys who want to support my work, everything I'm teaching you here, best way to support me if you love everything I'm teaching you is just jump into my program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, most beautiful looking women on the planet. I've talked about 8s, 9s, and 10s, no DGs, no cougars, no MILFs, no single moms, nothing like that, man. We're going after the young, attractive, virtuous, good women that are still left out there. I teach you how to find these women, how to cold approach them, exactly what to say, exactly what to do to bring them into your life. And none of it involves dating apps. And all of it is just all about cold approach, because that's what I teach you to do. That's what I am. I am a master cold approach pickup artist, one of the best in the world. So you're going to be learning from one of the best in the world. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.